Jonathan, last practice of minicamp, what was better, hearing that this is the last day until you report for training camp, or seeing the linemen catch some punts at the end of the afternoon?
Seeing those guys catch those punts was definitely fun. But you just know you're that much closer to the actual season. I mean, that's what we've all been working for. That's what we all can't wait for. So like camp ends, it's one day closer to the actual season.
What was the message from Coach Steichen as he gathered you guys together for the final time before you guys all go separate ways for the next few weeks?
Definitely take the time. Relax your mind. We were here for a few weeks. Especially with new coaching staff, but we're still on. Get your mind right, get your mental right, because we got someone coming in here in September, and we got to be ready. We better be ready.
This is a new coaching staff, and this is a new offense. What strides were you able to see from your offense, not just in this week, but in all of the weeks of the OTA work that you guys have been putting in?
I think number one, putting us in position to make explosive plays. You see a lot around the league now. Guys, offenses are very explosive. Offenses are putting up points. So I can see now, with the different schemes, he's putting us in positions for us to let our talents take over and make those explosive plays, which is it's going to be fun to watch.
How much growth have you seen from Anthony Richardson?
I've seen a lot of growth. Still very early, but you can see where he makes strides at. You can see where he struggles at, but you can see how he continuously works hard. You can't ask for anything more. I mean, you can't.
You've never really played with a quarterback who can move on that level. What do you think that's going to do to defenses with you and Richardson together?
It's definitely going to put another eye out. It's definitely going to be in the scouting report. It's nothing that you can leave unnoticed, unaccounted for. If not, you'll definitely pay.
Has it been tough for you to stand on the sidelines here, or is this something that you know that you have to do?
Like you mentioned, it's tough, but you have to do it because you're not ready to be out there. So you want to be out there. You're doing everything in your power to inch closer and closer every single day. And I'm happy, though, because I'm seeing the strides that the team is making. So all that I want to do is be able to come in there and just help continue make those strides with the guys.
How confident? Go ahead.
Do you think you're close? Do you anticipate you'll be out there when training camp starts?
That's definitely the goal.
Okay.
JT Zaire talked about how much fun you guys are having, how excited this is. How is the morale different from the end of the season last year to now installing this new offense?
I mean, when you talk about the end of the season last year, I mean, it's way better than that. And it's also because we've chosen to have that mindset of learn from it. But listen, this is a new season. It's a new you. It's a new team. It's a new staff. What are you going to do? How are you going to be remembered in 2023? I think that's the real motto and message.
How do you treat the next few weeks before you guys get to camp so that you are ready to hit the ground running in Westfield?
Number one, hit the quick reset button. You were here, a lot of football, a lot of new terms, a lot of new schemes, but then quickly turn that switch right back on and start preparing. What are you going to do? How are you going to gain that edge? What are you going to do to be 1% better from last year, 1% better from the previous day that you were just on the field or you were just in the weight room? Because when August comes, it's time to roll.
With Dalvin Cook's situation and Saquon and everything, does it feel like running backs are kind of fighting to be recognized for their value?
They definitely are, and it's sad. It sucks because a lot of positions do a lot for their team, but specifically speaking for the running back position, I can just speak firsthand. We do a lot, and you just want to be treated fairly, and not even treated fairly. You just want to be appreciated for what you bring to the team. It's never about yourself. It's about the team. So what do you bring to the team? So just seeing guys fight. You just hope that things work out for them. I mean, you see why guys, they request trades. They want, they just want to feel valued by not only their coaches, their teammates, but the organization as well. And I think it's something you got to continue to do.
I mean, has it been, I don't know, daunting, but just you've taken note of this, I'm sure, watching from a distance, regardless of what happens with you. Have you paid close attention to what's happening with some of these other running backs?
You definitely have to pay attention just so you know, okay, what type of space are you entering into? Mm-hmm. And you just hope, from the track record here, you hope that the things are being evaluated the right way. It's not just it's all about the wins. You want to make sure at the end of the day you guys are winning games, you want to win championships. But it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot more with this organization. It's, what are you doing in the community? Are you trying to uplift the community? Are you trying to uplift your teammates? So you just hope that, the organization sees that value and everything that you're trying to provide, not only to the team, but also to the community.
Do you have any reason for optimism that something could get worked out with you before this season starts?
Hopefully, we definitely have approached just hopefully that they can see the value, hopefully that we can explain the value, and not that it needs explanation, but we just want to be here, like I said, to help the team, to help the community, and uplift the community. And you know, we'll see where things goes, but you know, it's kind of on them right now. But you know, we'll continue to work each and every single day.
You've had one of the best seasons in Colts history. It's got to be worth something, right? I mean,
and you know, you look at the past, and guys who have shown, you know, their value on and off the field, you know, tend to stay here. I mean, my goal, first season after I got drafted, I'm like, I want to retire Colt. So hopefully the organization sees that the same, because I do.